A friendly gathering in a Columbus neighborhood last night ends in gunfire and leaves a 20-year-old man dead. Now the search is on for the gunman. WCBI News reporter Stephen Pimpo is live at the scene and joins us with the latest.
That's right, Joey. Today, the Lowndes County coroner identified that murder victim as 20-year-old Frank Edwards. Columbus police have told us this was not a random shooting. The suspect and Edwards knew each other. Now tonight, it's New Year's Eve. I've already heard some fireworks, but last night in this neighborhood, the residents heard gunfire. Anger and grief gripped this Columbus neighborhood in the aftermath of a shooting that has left a man dead and a community outraged.
In these types of situations, it is emotional. Our officers did a great job of showing restraint because we could have made some arrests, but however, understanding the dynamics of the situation, someone has lost a family member. They're upset, they're crying, they're hurt.
Columbus police say 20-year-old Frank Edwards was sitting with 4 other people Wednesday in the 1300 block of 12th Avenue South, sometime around 9 p.m.
Chilling in at home, and then we heard some noise. Naturally, this time of year, we think it's firecrackers because the new year.
Police tell us the victim was out in the front yard with some friends when the suspect's car pulled up and an argument broke out that erupted into a shootout.
The suspect fired at the group that was there in the yard, and the group person in the yard fired back at the person that was shooting at them.
The Lowndes County coroner says Edwards was shot and killed at the scene while another man was injured. This gray or dark-colored Mazda with tinted windows fled the scene driven by a heavy-set African-American male with a passenger wearing a white t-shirt.
They would be armed and dangerous.
Police Chief Fred Shelton says that while they're unsure what started the argument, they believe the shooter and Edwards knew each other.
We just don't have people just randomly going down the street and say, okay, let me just shoot a bunch of people. These are people that have prior relationships.
Chief Shelton says there were close to 12 officers on scene investigating and keeping a crowd of onlookers back from the crime scene.
I'm hoping that the initial shock of what happened has kind of calmed some people down, names, and they're kind of facing reality, and hopefully that people will, after they understand that a life has been taken and that there's somebody out there, someone that took that life, that we need to let the wheels of justice turn and bring that person to justice.
Columbus Police Chief Fred Shelton told me that earlier today, during the daylight, investigators were back on the scene and following up with witnesses as part of their ongoing investigation. Now, Police Chief says that they are also reviewing video of that suspected vehicle that fled the scene. He reminds the public that if you have any information on this shooting, you should call the Columbus Police Department or Golden Triangle Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in Columbus, Stephen Pimpo, WCBI News.